Hi, Aries, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is from February 22nd to the 28th. I hope that you're all doing well. Like I promised you that you were going to start first in this weekly, of course, because you were last but not least in last week's. So, a lot of you have been asking why the comments are off and maybe wondering why the comments are off. And it's from Spirit that this time, especially at this time, the energies that are coming through, uh, for my channel anyways, for me and my channel and who I am and who I represent in this world, my comments have to be off for the time being. Okay, so if you do want to reach out to me, there's my email, and you're more than welcome to share something that you're going through, or some type of good news if you like. I don't mind, but through the channel right now, all comments are off. For the shorts that I do every day, Rise and Shine, the comments are open, so you could give comments there if you like. Okay. Anyways, it's a great time. It's a great time for existence at this time. I don't know, Aries, if you feel it or not, but it is a great time of existence. We all been waiting for this time for a very, very long time. Neptune being in Pisces was really dragging at the end. And I'm so happy right now that it's in your sign, and Saturn also being in Pisces. Okay, now it's in your sign for the next 2 years. I find that is absolute the most amazing thing ever. And it's gonna start like, because you guys are like the first sign of the zodiac. You're like spring. You're like the I am. You have a lot of anyways, I have a lot of great things to say about Aries in general, so I'm not going to get more into that. But just to let you know that, I hope that you take this opportunity at this time. If instead of sometimes maybe looking at the things like in a negative way, to take it into a positive way and to reinforce it for us for the future, because you are the epitome for us to move forward. Right? You're a cardinal sign. I'm a cardinal sign. I'm a Cancer, and for me, it's the start of summer. So you start spring, I start the summer, and then so forth. That's why there's four cardinal signs. We are the cardinals, so we are the leaders. We follow people, like follow us by example, and I know you know what I'm trying to say here. So, anyways, so that's all I wanted to say. If you're interested for personal readings, I am open to them. All you need to do is check out the emails underneath the video, underneath the description box below. Write to me and just trust the process. I'm also giving out an angelic ritual for clearing at this time, with everything that's happening, with the big shift that we had in Neptune being in Pisces, going to Aries, and all the other things that are happening in this world. I believe that everybody deserves a beautiful cleansing. You could use your own cleansing, or if you know a healer that can do it for you. I have Mark, for those of you that are interested in getting a healing or a clearing from him. He's amazing. I know a lot of you have used him. And also, I have my angelic ritual that I have, okay, of cleansing and clearing. If you want it, all you have to do is write in the letterhead, uh, angelic ritual for clearing and cleansing, and I will send it to you, okay? So that's my gift to you. And you could also share it with your family and friends. The more people that have it, the better it is. What else do I want to say? I think this is it for now. I already did the clearing for us, but I'm just gonna check if it's all done. Perfect. And my mom's bell. Nice. Okay, we're gonna start with the theme of your reading, Aries. Hashtag Aries Nation is in the house. I'm so happy for you guys to be here. I still feel you in energy and frequency, okay? Because I do work with that very strongly. So for me, it's not about seeing you in person or what you write. It's the frequency and the energy that comes through the videos when you watch them. I'll know when you're here. Okay, let's look at the theme of your reading. Community. Okay, this talks about community. This could be where you work, where you live, or could be like if you're a teacher, or you have people that are, there's a community here around you. Maybe if you come out of your shell, which I think you are, come out of your shell. But anyways, just in case if you've been hermiting for a while. But there is a sense of community, people exchanging here. I feel that there's a growth and expansion that's taking place here in terms of community. You got number 8 in numerology. Okay. So Aries, we're going to start with your reading. Anywhere that you have Aries in your chart, this is your reading. Anytime you see this will be the right time for you. If the reading resonates, you claim it. If not, look at your other placements. We could look at your rising, your moon, Venus, whatever, to see if there's any other indication of what's going on with you. Don't try to force anything that I tell you. Take what's yours and let the rest go, because it might belong to somebody else. If, let's say, you look at my channel and I download another, reading for another zodiac sign, but that title means something to you, you could also watch that video, because there might be like hints or clues for you or a message in there for you. Okay, we're going to look at your situation, what's crossing you, your current energy, your immediate future, what is around in your environment that you should be aware of, and the potential outcome I will clarify. And then I will tell you what the universe wants you to know. Aries, from February 22nd to the 28th. Let's get started. Queen of Wands. Crossing you is the Hangman reversed. You're surrendering to something here after a time of being in limbo, is a stagnancy, or trying to see something from a different viewpoint here. And the Ten of Pentacles. There's something long-term here, whether it's a legacy, money falling on your lap, an estate, a home, some type of long financial solution coming in, retirement, you name it. There's abundance and accumulation that's taking place, and with the Queen of Wands, it all talks about what your desires are, what your passion is, your determination, and of course your confidence here. Okay, let's look at the current energy. You got the Death card and the Three of Wands. Beautiful. And the immediate future, you got the Nine of Wands. You're tired, you're exhausted, more than anything, of all the lessons you had to go through, and you're still persevering. And some of you may have some bumps here and there. You're going through a spiritual transformation at this time, where there's a lot of like just letting go and purging and stripping things, purging everything, cleansing, whatever it is. There's this is the cycle of life that's taking place here. There's definitely endings for a new beginning to take place, and I see that there's some type of foresight that you've been waiting for here. So you might be traveling, maybe moving to another country. It doesn't have to be, but there's some type of waiting. And how you're feeling like a star. There's a miracle that's going to take place here, a wish that's going to be granted. Yeah, and there's a hope and faith that's going to be restored again, Aries, for you. What you're not seeing that you should be aware of is the King of Pentacles. Just talks about like maybe for a long time you had financial issues here, or your main focus was like you were focused on like there was money issues here. But what I'm being shown is like there is an energy of someone here that's building like a business or just something, building something here. And the more and more you build, well, you're building your own empire, your own legacy here. There's wealth, there's stability. And the hopes and fears, you got the Ace of Swords, so there's definitely a party, breakthrough, clear thinking, lots of conversations, and in the potential outcome, the Arise, finally, there's a portal, there's a door, things are clear, you're going to pass right through, and in the overall, you got a reset. You got karmic justice coming in. This is about the truth, balance, and coming into and fairness. Now, this could be also a court case that's taking place here that you've been waiting for. Okay, and there's probably a lot of money coming or some type of accumulation that's coming in here for you. Let's look at the overall Aries. We'll start with the Justice card. The Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, justice is taking place. Okay, beautiful confirmation. There is a new beginning here, definitely 100%. You've been trying to bring things into balance here. Maybe you're adapting very quickly, multitasking, juggling back and forth. Okay, you've been putting a lot of energy into something, whether it's something that you mastered or craftsmanship in here. It could be a new job that's coming in. Okay, or you could be building your own business. Okay, but whatever it is, it's very, very successful in energy here. All right. Let's look at the Queen of Wands. The Chariot, the Eight of Swords, Temperance. Maybe you were feeling stuck. Maybe you were feeling stagnant for a while. You know, you were in limbo. You were sacrificing you probably were thinking negative. You know, you were looking at the glass half empty instead of half full. You could have been talking negative. Whatever it was, patience was a virtue in this situation. You know, you had to learn. This is what you had to learn in this lifetime, is to be patient, right? And I do see that if there's been opposition, there's peace that's going to come over it, balance and peace, and beautiful healing that's going to take place. And I see you taking your power back and moving forward away from this Eight of Swords with conviction, with confidence, with passion, with determination here. Okay, you created that power, nobody else, for things to shift. Okay, let's look at the Hangman reversed. The Ten of Cups, the Six of Wands, beautiful. The Nine of Cups. Now, this could be in terms of being open to love in any shape, way, or form. There could be also just offers that are coming in, a lot of proposals or offers in terms of love, in terms of finances, in terms of business or something creative that you're working on. And there's total happiness on this. Okay, I see a lot of happiness. I see some type of recognition and reward after what you've been through, or some type of achievement here. There's victory and success. Let's look at the Ten of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Magician. Yeah, you manifested this. There's an outpouring. There's a new surge of a feeling that you're receiving. You opened your heart. You healed your heart. For some of you, this is an abundance coming in. Okay, there could be collaboration, teamwork, a lot of learning here with the Ten of Pentacles. Ace of Cups talks about also a lot of celebrations. There could be new beginnings, new partnerships, new love ships, new friendships, everything here. Okay, because you manifested this. Let's look at the current energy. You got the Death card, the Nine of Cups, the Tower, the World. Yeah, in this Death card, okay, where there was a spiritual metamorphosis that you were going through, there's a wish that's going to be granted to you. It's about realizing your own dreams, like something is coming in for you. And with the World card, you completed a cycle. The Tower is coming in, and you completed a cycle. There's a completion here, right? There's an energy also of, achievement, feeling fulfilled. Integration had to take place here. But definitely, it's about realizing your dreams that's taking place here, and a wish fulfillment that wants to be given to you. Now let's look at the Three of Wands. You saw foresight, Eight of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Knight of Swords. What is this? Five of Swords about? Okay. There's a sense that you still feel defeated, or maybe people had your back here. I don't know if someone was holding back last year. I feel last year was a big thing. Okay, emphasis of maybe someone was holding back here. They had really deep rooted issues. Okay, or there was an energy where they were having a hard time letting go here. But I feel that the message that's coming through is shifting. That something is going to take momentum, and there's going to be something is going to take momentum here. and something is going to take off. Okay, there's an energy of a lot of messages, like it's going to get busy. Okay, and there's no time for you. You completed something here. You went through the transformation. You don't have to feel like this anymore. And whatever message that's coming in, whoever that's coming in here, it's going to be for the positive. I see. Okay, the only way that it could be not positive if your fears of your fears come through the surface of like holding back and not trustworthy. Okay, let's look at the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Five of Cups. Yeah, you're still releasing here. I do feel that I feel like maybe you're just getting triggered. Most of the time it's because you're really exhausted. And when you really, really are exhausted, well, you'll feel there's different things that will come to the surface when especially if you are, like I said, like really exhausted. And I feel like a lot of you are still releasing missed opportunities, regrets here, a lot of interferences that took place, frustration, hurt. You're coming out of a slight depression here, but I feel that you're already out of it. But because you're going through the death card, you're going through a metamorphosis, and this is normal that you're feeling like this. Okay, especially if, it doesn't matter if like for example, the purging, that everything that's happening in the era, like everybody has their own time to let go and to release. And what is being shown to me is that there's stability here in the situation, and it's about looking at the situation, looking at something from a different perspective here. Okay, and what Spirit wants to do is to be more bolder, more different. Being bold, being just to be more brave, because you are a brave sign, and to take action towards something here. Okay. Okay, sit down. Okay, good girl. So Cosmo decided to sit down with us, and when that happens, it's a reason. There's always a reason. And don't play with the rock. My crystal. You do not play with the crystal. That's all I need her to play with my crystals. Okay, let's look at the star card. She just gave me a message that I feel like you're going to be cutting out something here that's been very deep rooted. Okay, that's what Cosmo wanted to come and say. Star card, the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups and energy, the King of Wands. You got three kings here already. And the star. So the star with the star, right? There's a miracle coming in. So you can be dealing with a crisis. It doesn't have to be. There's Taurus, there's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There's all the signs here. So it's about finance, being financial successful here. There's wealth, okay, being in balance, also in terms of emotions here. And there is a miracle that's coming in for you after a time of burden, after a time that there's been delays. The delays are over. This is what I'm hearing. And you got the King of Pentacles twice here. This is a slow moving energy. It's not like someone that isn't a risk taker. Let's put it this way, okay? Four Cups, Nine of Pentacles, the Moon. Someone here is really concentrating on themselves, where they are in the moment. They've been working on themselves. There is financial security here, okay? A lot of independence as well. And what's important is being in the moment. You're rejecting anything else here. You're not interested in anything else. And there's something here that still needs to be unfolded, okay? You don't have all the answers yet to it. There's secrets and lies and things that have to be unfolded. And something is not what it seems. So your intuition is going to be tested here. So that's why you have to move slowly, okay? And the sun is shining on you. This is very good, very positive. Okay, let's look at the Ace of Swords. The Knight of Wands shows up again. The Three of Wands shows up again. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I know you're exhausted, but do something about it. Please rest as much as you can. Take care of yourself, Aries, okay? With all the lessons, you have one more rod to go. It's like you're at the finish line, and you just have to run that extra mile here, okay? Because I said there's a foresight here, there's a door, there's a portal, something is clearing up, something is opening up here, okay? There's some type of money or gift, something is coming in with potential opportunity. There could be a job, whatever it is. There's something very good that's taking place here in terms of finances. Let's look at their rise. Like I said, you got the Ten of Wands, the Death card, the Seven of Wands. Okay, you're still going through some type of challenges at this time, but what Spirit's showing me is that you are over, like you how do I say this? You already like um, overcame these challenges, whatever that's showing up here, okay? And what's important is to stand up for yourself at this time and to set healthy boundaries and maintain control on these boundaries because you've been going through a lot. There's a lot of burden here, okay? Stress, responsibility. You're taking on what's not even yours here, okay? You're overloaded, overstimulated, you name it, you have it, okay? And that's what's causing the delays to come in. Plus, you're going through a complete transformation here. This is a spiritual transformation, but it's all about endings. It's like the cycle of life. Everything has to end, okay? Purge, clear. That's why you're going up and down when it comes to your emotions. It's normal, okay? And for a new beginning to take place, and there's something that's opening up here for you. I see it, okay? So now we're going to see what the universe has in store. Temperance. And what did I tell you from the beginning? Most of you came here to learn about patience, Aries, because not all of you are patient, okay? And sometimes you want something and you go, you whatever it is you want, you create whatever you want, whatever you go for, you run and you leave, you leave people standing in the dust, you know. So patience is the key here. Patience is a virtue. There's beautiful healing taking place. If there's been opposition, there's gonna you guys are going to come into peace and into balance here, okay? And again, patience is the key here and beautiful healing. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Don't forget to like the video, okay, and share if you like, and share it with other Aries, okay? Hashtag Aries Nation is in the house. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.